Ang susunod na programa ay rated G. Ito ay pwede sa lahat ng manonood.
Soy Dora! Are you ready to learn something new? Before we continue, have you ever heard the word DNA? Can you point to the picture of DNA? You're right! That is DNA! Deoxyribonucleic acid or DNA is the molecule that carries genetic information for the development and functioning of an organism. DNA is made of two link strands that wind around each other to resemble a twisted ladder, a shape known as a double helix. Did you know what it does?
I'm Boots. Let's all enroll in our mind that I know the truth. I know what DNA does. DNA holds the instructions that an organism needs to develop, live, and reproduce. DNA sequence must be turned into signals that can be utilized to build proteins, which are the complex molecules that do the majority of the work in our bodies in order to perform these activities.
I'm the doll who is jubilant. I'm the doll who is buoyant. Well, yes, I'm the doll. I may be redundant, but at least I am brilliant. Yes, I'm the doll. I'm Boots' assistant and I know why DNA is important. First, DNA contains the instructions for making proteins and enzymes, which are necessary for a cell's survival. Second, DNA replication produces a second copy of DNA, which is then transported to a newly created cell. Third, if DNA is not replicated, the daughter cell lacks the necessary protein synthesis machinery to survive. Fourth, the transfer of genetic material from one generation to the next is facilitated by DNA. And lastly, DNA is the foundation of evolution from which variation in genetic material emerged. That's why DNA is significant.
Let's proceed to the DNA extraction. Let's code the map to locate where are the animals who help us.
If there's a place you gotta go, I'm the one you need to know. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Hello kids, we are the deer, and now you are here. Lend your ears and the material will appear. Sharan! Hi, I'm Ken, and these are the materials that we will be needing for our experiment. First, we have 1 ripe banana lakatan. Second, 3/4 cups distilled water, specifically an absolute water. Third, 1 teaspoon of clear liquid dishwashing soap. Fourth, 1/4 teaspoon rock salt. Fifth, 5 ml 70% chilled alcohol, and a fourth. Next materials is 3 plastic cups and a tape, but it is optional. 2 plastic spoons and one set of measuring spoons and measuring cup with 1/2 cup markings. On the other hand, we have a foam paper coffee filter, and lastly, 250 ml clear plastic drinking glass. And that's it for the things that we need. We can now proceed to the next video.
Are you all ready for this? What does the box say? It's a yes! We're excited to measure the mixture. Now, let's ensure to be ready for the procedure.
Put 1/2 cup of distilled water and 1 banana into a container. Mix 1 teaspoon of liquid dishwashing soap and 1/4 teaspoon of salt in a plastic cup. Add 2 tablespoons of distilled water and stir gently to avoid creating a foam for a few minutes until the soap and salt are dissolved.
Add 2 tablespoons of the banana mixture to the cup containing the soap solution. 1, 2. Then, use a spoon to stir the mixture for at least 10 minutes.
Insert the filter into a clean plastic cup so it does not touch the bottom of the cup. If necessary, tape the sides of the filter to the cup. Pour the mixture from step 3 into the filter. After 10 minutes, some liquid called the filtrate should have collected off the bottom of the cup. Gently stir the mixture of the filter. Be careful not to pierce the filter paper and let it sit for another minute and remove the filter and set it aside.
Get a bottle of cold alcohol. Slowly pour the filtrate into the bottle with the cold alcohol. Let the bottle with the alcohol and filtrate sit undisturbed for about 4 minutes. Then shake. The white material coming out of the solution as a precipitate is DNA.
And for our study questions. First, identify the chemical reagents used and their functions. How does each reagent contribute to the isolation of the DNA? The chemical reagents are: first, the liquid detergent. It disrupts the cell and nuclear membranes of each cell to release the DNA. It does this by dissolving lipids and proteins that hold the membranes together. Second, the salt. It neutralizes the negative charges on the DNA and thus enables the DNA strands to stick together. It also causes proteins and carbohydrates to precipitate. And lastly, everything except the DNA will dissolve in ethanol. The ethanol pulls water from the DNA molecule so that it then collapses in on itself and precipitates. The DNA will become visible as white mucus, strands that can be spooled with a wooden applicator stick. To sum it up, we broke apart the cell walls by physically squishing the fruit. The chemical, the detergent, process broke down the cell walls, cell membranes, and nuclear membranes. The fruit mixture was spooled to stop the DNA released from the cytoplasm, from destroying the cell's DNA. The mixtures was filtered to separate out the large cell parts that are not needed. The DNA was then precipitated through chemical means, the ethanol. That's it!
Second, why is a ripe banana a better sample for DNA extraction compared to an unripe banana? Ripe bananas are an excellent source for extracting DNA because they are easy to pulverize and contain enzymes called pectinases and cellulases that help to break down cell walls.
Everything about DNA is so amazing! Thank you for listening to our journey of learning. We did it! We did it! Yay! We did it!
Sharan! Hi, I'm Ken, and these are the materials that we will be needing for our experiment. First, we have 1 ripe banana lakatan. Second, 3/4 cups distilled water, specifically an absolute water. Third, 1 teaspoon of clear liquid dishwashing. Of clear liquid dishwashing soap. Fourth, nagmagalaw yung laptop, no? 1 teaspoon of clear liquid dishwashing soap. Fourth, 1/4 spoonful of clear liquid dishwashing soap. Fourth, Saran, no?
Are you all ready? What does the fox say? It's a yes! We're excited to measure the mixture. Now, let's be sure to... Wait. 1, 2, 3, go. Are you all ready for this?
Let's proceed to the DNA extraction. It's called the map to locate where all the I'm Woods. Let's on I'm Woods. Ulit nga. I'm Narinig ko kayo. Bakit?